You're from the South. Obviously, you grew up a different kind of way, and you're a rapper too. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you could say the N-word?
I feel like I can say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Mm-hmm. I wish there was some black dudes in here.
There are. Will right there.
And there's one right here. Not.
Okay, well, we're gonna use him.
Okay, that's my manager. Hey, Will.
Because me and Fee know what's up.
Well, you're black. I'm saying.
What the fuck are you gonna do about it, you know? I respect people that they feel that way, and that's why I try to shut the fuck up about it.
Right.
But if you're from where I'm from, or anywhere, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know, it's like I done went to the jungle and earned the lion's head. You know, and I'll dominate anywhere. But I can't get canceled because I didn't sell my music. I sold me.
Right.
And if we're gonna talk about it, the most disrespectful racist mother on earth. We hate ourselves more than we hate anybody.
Stop it. Get some help.
Welcome back. What's good? What's poppin'? This is the Furious Robinson podcast, and I'm your host, Furious, your curator of conversation, wordsmith aficionado, voted most likely to be trending down the timeline, bringing you the most degenerate, the most salacious, the most entertaining stories right to this timeline, right to this channel. So hit the like button early, drop a comment, sub. This is the Sick Times Media production. You see the planes. Who is Mexican OT? Why is this on my timeline? Why is this man disrespecting the culture and the community? Now, I'm not even here to validate anything he said because off top, I don't even respect these entertainers and rappers that cosplay as other cultures. This is Danny McBride. I don't have anything to say to the cosplaying Danny McBride. So when I look at this whole story of him thinking he has an N-word pass and black people won't do nothing about it, where are the black men in the room, all this theatrics, all these thespian activities have to stop. Because the narrative to me seems that you can get this off in the black community. You can come directly into the middle of the congregation, say whatever you want, do whatever you want, be very disrespectful, and then be like, yeah, I'll apologize. What he essentially said is, you soft, you charming, you cotton candy. Black men in the room, you not gonna do nothing about it. And that's the nasty part to me. And we gonna get into it, but I gotta get this off early because this is an easy one to me. It's two ways this can go. A situation like this as a black man, you call me out, you say you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Okay, I crash out, somebody gets unalived. Okay, cool, now what? Other option two, I sit down, I'm quiet, I'm listening. Now I'm cotton candy. Now I'm Charmin. Now it's a narrative that I didn't take action with black women in the room. So we got to stop these narratives in real time. And the sickest part to me, and we going to get to Sauce Walker and all of it.
Who are these niggas?
This man graduated from Stony Point High School. I'm not listening to Danny McBride with tattoos. I'm not listening to the Violator from Spawn, bro. We got to stop these games. So let's talk about what Mexican OT actually did. This is what essentially they do in the white community. It's called color celebration. The idea that being around black people gives you a hall pass.
And then second of all, I grew up loving these motherfuckers. I grew up fighting with them. I grew up eating with them. I grew up fucking doing bad shit with them. I grew up loving with them. You know, I got family. And it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody out black, I mean, it was shit. It's what the fuck I was surrounded by, you know?
So once he hit us with the, what you gonna do about it? And then he followed it up with the tired, sad line, the diatribe of, but I eat with black people. I sleep with black people. I done crimes with black people. I done broke bread with black people. My barber is black. Man, get that. We gotta stop these games. I'm not gonna go too deep because I don't even believe that Mexican OT even understands any historical context around the world. I really don't believe that. This man is a kid. And I like that the timeline woke it up on him because sometimes you have to face reality. Thespians like Mexican OT, when they're in these personas and when they don't live in reality, they live in these thespian fictional lands. They have 1,000 yes men around them, from their PR agents to their executive assistants to their road managers. Everyone around them is a yes man. Everyone is telling them that they're right. So the fact that he thinks that he can operate like this because he's essentially bringing in street culture to corporate business.
I wish there was some black dudes in here.
When you're on this podcast cosplaying like a gangster, cosplaying like you got 15 bodies in the streets when you don't, you can get as many tattoos as you like. You can double cup as many days as you want. I don't believe these guys. Why would you ever listen to these people about anything serious?
Who are these niggas?
Because when you look at Sauce Walker, his reasoning and logic to me was just diabolically wild.
Mother said, I sound dumb as hell for saying, to say that a Mexican or Hispanic person can't say, use the word in fellowship is like saying Mexicans telling us we can't eat a taco. We can't eat tacos. A comment said, how can you compare a derogatory racial word to a food? How do you racially disrespect a white person? What do you call them? What is a food, dumbass? What do people call Mexicans when they be disrespecting them? Tacos, burritos, wet food, disrespectful. Racism is racism no matter how you put it. And if we're gonna talk about it, the most disrespectful racist mother on earth. We hate ourselves more than we hate anybody.
Yeah. I didn't think it could get worse. It got worse. Why? Why do we do it to ourselves, man? This is the nastiest society ever. We are living in some of the mentally sickest times. It's nothing else to say, but I don't validate anything these people say anymore because these are thespians to me now, all in real time.
I better chill out with all that N-word stuff. I just seen Mexican OT.
I knew this was coming.
Had an interview. 2 black chicks asked him, do you think Hispanics should be able to say the N-word? He says, man, I wish it was some black dudes in here right now. Look around.
It's one black dude.
They say, oh, it's a black dude right there. He said, okay, cool. If I do say it, what the fuck you gonna do about it? And this is why I don't give no fucking passes. It ain't even the fact that you grew up with blacks. It ain't the fact that the blacks you grew up with accept you saying it. It's the fact that you cocky and basically acting like all blacks, period, is just marks and ain't finna do nothing for you saying it.
That was the problem to me.
That's when niggas like, hold on, what you mean what the fuck we gonna do? What you trying to say? That's when the nigga gotta start getting beat the fuck up. And niggas keep trying to blur these lines. Oh man, they cool, this and that. No, you cool with your homies, nigga. Around every other black, it's out. If I don't know you, I'm smacking the shit out you straight up. That's me personally.
I don't even like my people that I know.
If Mexican OT is the businessman that I think he is, and yes, he already apologized just that fast. He has already put out the apology. I probably put it in the top of the video. I'm just hitting it now, and that's what I like to see. I'm not saying he's canceled, but I'm saying, yo, move with a little bit more respect and a little bit more couth when you speak on the black community. I just think that's right. Because as you do these shows, and I want to assume the majority of your shows are going to be populated by black people. I'm gonna just say 80% of Mexican OT's fans. I don't listen to his music, but I'm gonna assume most of his fans are black, just by the way of his natural look. Now, maybe I could be wrong. He could be an R&B singer, but I'm gonna just assume that, you know, he rapping or something. He doing something, right? Okay, cool. Now, the fact that you have opened the door and opened the floodgates to anybody stepping to you and checking you on what you just said on this podcast, I'm gonna assume that's taking money out of venues, right? Because if there's at least one black man ready to test you at every single venue, I think you gotta up security, right? I would think that's a security risk for at least one black man in every single city you perform in to might wanna test you, right? Okay, cool. So I don't even wanna call this cancel culture. This is just a light correction. This is just a step in the wrong direction. Let's just move you right back over here. Disrespect happens, I get it. Things are said in COE, content over everything. So when I looked at the video, so at first glance, just from when he was trying to get it off, I think Yee could have stepped in and maybe stopped it. Somebody could have added some context. So the fact that they just let him smoothly land this goofy ass plane was wild to me. When you a cosplaying rapper that don't really know yourself for real, you rapping bars that you never really lived, you doing things and saying things that you don't really mean. Now, I'm not inviting or enticing any black men to try him or disrespect him or check him, but I think it is odd that that's what he led with when it comes to the black community. Like, that was his first thought. He didn't say, yo, let me move with a handshake. Let me move by just cool. He didn't say, yo, let's just be respectful. Let's just keep it calm and copacetic. Nah, I'm in front of the ladies. Let me show out. Let me try to big time somebody. Where the black men at? So it was just goofy to me. But when it comes to these thespians, when it comes to these dudes that love to cosplay and live outside of their body because they don't know who they are, it's no respect there. I can't respect these people. They don't have any historical context of things they say into a camera or a microphone, but then they come back and say, oh, I'm sorry. Nobody cares. I wouldn't have cared in about 3 days, but the fact that he apologized, just stand on what you want to stand on. If you actually believe these things that are coming out of your mouth, you don't gotta apologize. We know you losing sponsors. We know the money is going to dry up at some point and you don't want it to be too fast. But stand on your words, because now we don't know who you are. Now you really could be that guy and now you cosplaying as another dude. So Danny McBride, Mexican OT, the fat violator from Spawn, please go away. The culture does not need you. I don't think we need you in the culture. I'm just going to assume we got enough of yous right now in the culture. We got enough black men that's just doing what they do in the culture. We don't need white men cosplaying as Mexican black men. Come on, bro. But I don't know. I'm off that. I gracefully digress. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is Danny McBride here for the long haul? Is he really one of them? Is he the him of hymns and music? I don't know. I don't listen to this guy's music. I'm not going to. Or was this goofy cosplay in real time by thinking he has the N-word pass because he grew up in the hood, which he didn't because he went to Stony Point High School? Drop a comment, hit the like button, sub. This is the Furious Robinson Podcast, a Sick Times Media production. Stay dangerous.